Somebody else got clown. Looks like we're researching the artifact. It's that there. Oh. Oh, that one activated. Guess we'll just take it down here, see what it does. I think the last pure classic admin to get him in was 2017 or 2018. It's a bit ago. Let's see. Let's get my form out. Howdy. This one's going to be Martian. And it's, I don't know what it is, but it's Carbon Touch. I'm just going to wave at each other. I'll show you around if you want. Log in. Yo, what up? Oh, you know. The cloud main, oddly enough, got him in from that. Started on RP, got bored, moved to classic. Slash lab. Yeah, Doctor Science, PhD, TTV. I never understood how they decided, like, who gets admin and who doesn't. Like, what the criteria was. Because in some cases it seemed like, oh, it's like somebody who's like a very popular player. In some cases, in other cases, oh, it's like somebody who like you've never heard of before. And so I was like, a little bit weird. X-ray 10 act X-ray. Read X-ray. I was oddly not popular. Didn't ever met a group. Moo, 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 moo. Oh, that's helpful. Act elect box. Deact elect box. Deact elect box. Any could be impact. No. Go get my arm. Go get an arm. Oh, give me that. Then there. Get me a cyborg arm. I never try to make friends. I try to help others with their gimmicks if I can. But I did do a silly thing where I always treat it like I had an audience. It helps. It's actually a very good idea. You can't count actually the number of front times on. It's actually happened a lot on Frontier Station, where, yeah, you just doing your own thing, but it turns out there's actually an admin just watching you play. It's like, whoa. Where am I going? The buddies aren't over here. I like took the longest way I could. Later, the admins love my solidic waves. That's cute. Look. No, they're down here, aren't? No, I'm wrong. They're right there. Jeez. The longest way I could have taken. Pick up. Okay. Let's see, doing that. No. Well, it could be hot or cold. Temp. Heat. Okay. Dude, you'd have gotten a minute if you applied, but I don't think it's for everyone. I don't know, man. My problem is that I'm a little bit too reticent to frickin' maybe not now, but when I was playing more, I was a little bit too reticent to like dish out punishment on people. So like if you ever watch me play security, I'm actually a really cautious sec person. I actually don't punish people much unless it's really obvious that they're a bad guy. That's like how I kind of avoid playing security, because I think you actually need people who are. What's going on with this guy? What's happening? Hello? What's up? Fear, abuse of power? Something like that. Not much. Ah. Is your job to follow me around? That's weird. Nothing there. Raid heater. Temp 200. We'll try. Oh. What's... Oh. Chicken soup. Chicken soup art. That's fun. Wonder if there's a pool. Might be hard to transport it though. Maybe better not. It offloads a lot. I think we'll just dispose of it. Infinite chicken soup. Yes. Give it to the AI. Have fun. I'm just going to say that he took it and I didn't know what happened. It's a lot of soup. It's a lot of soup. Chicken soup in the hall. Curious question, but if you get your clone scan done, they get bored. Can you go back? No. I don't think so. I'd rather... I think it hurts that is that I used to handle things as sec by discussion. I'd actually resolve it rather than punish. I'd direct conversations so people would see each other's perspective. And resolve long-standing disputes from players. That's cute. Vaguely foreboding. That could be a bomb. That's exciting. That is a lot of chicken soup. Holy crap. Yeah. I mean, somewhere. Still on station. Guy took it. It's with them now. So we'll flood the station with this. Sooner or later, it's already happened. What actually burdened me was witnessing us lean towards bans for long-term disputes because it ran counter to my idea that our job was to teach rather than being judges we facilitate. That's cool. Any second now it'll... There we go. What did he do? He put a drain in here? Oh, he's got the pump. I do like the flooding artifacts. They're actually pretty fun. More. Busy day in Artsai. Oh, there we go. I got mine. Still don't know what this thing is. I'm thinking it's a recaller, but I might take it over to botany to test that assumption. The soup artifact. Yep. The soup artifact. Make me one of those. Picture 80. No. Am I sure that... No, it was a different artifact that did that. Let's see. I'll try cyborg arm. Nothing there. Let's see. Right here. No. Not sure what that one is yet, but we can try letting this one sit on the cooler for a bit. Found myself feeling towards being so exhausted, I presume bad faith, and was working all day, feeling inconvenienced by the need to step in, and that's not the spirit of the game. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, and it, you know, if it's not something you want to be doing. X-ray. See, you got stabbed, so we're busy. What? Ghost in the machine? I don't know what's happening. Who stabbed who? Still a lot of the chicken soup around. There's a couple times. No shortcuts for volunteers when we step away for tired. Yep. It's true. You are not, you know, the people aren't, your personal time does not belong to the Space Station 13 community. That's for sure. Oh, you know, I should probably change this to 150. Nothing there. I don't know. Getting some tough ones. Nope. Can try impact anyway. Maybe it'll work. Nano Trace and Fool. It is I, the Wasp Master, here to destroy all of my wasps. Not the wasp. This guy just like went to sleep. Let's see. Oh, there goes the botter. Okay, nope, nothing there. Let's put that one back in the elect box. Move this one over to here. Oh, there it goes. Strange tools. So I think for origin on these ones, you got to kind of guess what it is. Or you got to, like, know what it is. Oh, no, there's lattice here. Maybe that's what that is. Let's see. Surgery machine of some kind. It was cold. Oh. What do I got? A scary right leg. It's exciting. Put that over there. Someone called Ghostbusters, and also the Wasp Exterminator. This one might be a cyborger, so I kind of don't want to touch it. So I'll just leave it there. I think that's what it is, and it's probably Carbon Touch if it's not activated already. Act X-ray. Shivers. It's a lot of soup. Did the monkey get washed away in the soup? Who knows? That one might be a cyborger. X-ray. Liquid reservoir. Guessing that means this one. I know what this one is. It's another chemical artifact of some kind. That one I have no idea about. Oops. Nothing there. Wow, somebody actually uses that thing? Uh-oh. Here we go again! Another one. Because Robert rarely de-min. Sounds right. If Mins try so hard to get the position, they allow themselves to burn out. I think I'll just eject it. No, it's this way. Oh, come on, get in there. Off you go. Ain't none of us judging him in for being tired. Yeah. And nor should you. All right. Oh, excuse me. That was the X-rays. Oop. I like the flooding artifacts. They're very fun. Where'd you put it? I ejected it. Oh, pull him. Pull him. Ugh. Okay. Well, we know what that is. Let's say silicon, cyborg, carbon touch. You went. There we go. You were right about it. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I might be. It is. It's like unpaid retail, but 50% of the customers are 15-year-old kids with boundary issues. Yeah. Well, I mean, some of them, like, when you do... because when the admin appeals used to be public... And I mean, imagine, you're getting the worst of the worst, because the people who resolve their bans obviously don't end up posting appeal threads. But man, there was like so many times where, they'd be like, oh, well, I clubbed the clown in the head with a toolbox and then shot him out into space. And then I got banned. That's not fair. And then the admin's just like, well, how do you think the clown feels about that? And they're just like, well, I don't care because he was being a dumbass or something. And then it's just like, I should get this appealed because it was all a misunderstanding. And the admin was rude to me. And it's like, yeah, they're the rude ones. Tension. I don't know what that means. Build tension. What's that mean? Ah, that's what it means. That's fun. Just get kicked. I need to go heal up after this. would you call that? Plant, mutator, prison, recaller, no. It's not gravity well. Flinger. I guess that's a flinger. Martian. It was physical force. Freaking. Gotta do this. Do this stuff. Get this out of here. Come on. Granted, my spacing a clown ban was viewed as a good thing in my mid review. My one ban was for spacing a clown. Why did that? That's interesting that comes up. So can you tell us the details of this? If you're shy, I understand. It's my legal obligation to WASP your station. It's in my contract. This guy's just out again. Take this to botany. Go to mid-bay. Botany on ocean. Is it south? Shit, I'll get a copy, I guess. Scott later got permit for deciding to spin it around his swamp thing with radioactive genetic mutation. Yeah. Beating people with mops. Standing over their bodies, inflicting radiation poisoning. That's pretty bad. Hulk shop. Strength. Super 500 credits. Interesting. Fish and funk. He broke into cargo after 2 rounds of being an ass. Oh my god. So I grabbed him, beat him, and pinned him. And threw him into the next Z level. Yep. That's what you do. That's just good. That's good sec behavior right there. You were doing sex job. They're supposed to do that. I can't remember where the mid bay is. Oh, there's more wasps. Oh, oh, thanks. I was looking for that. Yes, I am. I was Randolph B. Fuck you. I didn't choose this path. It chose me. Does this do anything for your plants? Doesn't look like it. So it's not a plant waterer. Stay still. I wonder what that means. Stay still. 1x unknown implant. That could be something. What do you think stay still means? Cloner, container, darkness, emoter, food processor, gravity well, gas radiator, prison. It's not a plant mute. It's not a plant enhancer. I don't know. Remember the DDO where we made off... Remember the DDoS a few years ago where we made off Goom Station domain servers for a few weeks? This dude was on his best behavior because our bans didn't transfer. It was 5 weeks of him going, fuck this guy. Prison might fit the stay still. No, because if it was a prison, I would get sucked into it and be in a prison. I don't know what stay still is. I'm going to do some experiments since it's not like there's a lot else going on. What happens if I touch it with like a limb or something? No. How do I use this thing? Still have no idea what it does. No? Wait, did we try heating this? I'm pretty sure we did. Okay, wild question. Huh? If you had to get a tide from a streamer, who is most appropriate for this game? I don't know. I mean, I'm not even sure what that scary thing was. Always the Germatide. I mean, the problem is, I don't know that you could really think about it that way, because streamers aren't necessarily their audiences. Like, you know, and not everybody curates their audience. Like I do. If I see people saying like fascist crap or something in chat, I'll just ban them. I don't care. But a lot of people won't do that. Oh, well, I believe in the freedom of speech to be a Nazi or whatever. And it's like, I don't truck with that. Get out of here. If I see you're being a dumbass, I'll just ban you. I'm just going to do it. I don't care. Why would I care? I want to have a good audience. I want to have a good chat, right? My goodness, that's a lot of flooring. So, if people aren't, so if I'm not familiar with who Germa is, that name sounds familiar, but I don't know who they are. He knows Tomato, yeah. Well, and knows Criken, yeah. Well, I mean, all the big names know each other. They all collab together. That's just the business. That's the game, right? So that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but yeah. I mean, honestly, probably if I had, they got it activated. Oh hey, activated. Oh hey, it activated. Cool. Thanks, little guy. No. Nothing crazy. No idea what it does, though. Oh, it's a musical instrument. For this game, if I had to give you a name, like I just have to, I would say WBPL. That's who I would say. That's Black Pants Legion's streaming channel. They're all affiliated. They know Tex in some way, and Tex knows this game, and also his audience knows this game. And I know that because I've had enough interaction with his audience to know that. So that's who I would say. But they're not a big channel. They're bigger than me, but everybody's bigger than me. But that's who I would say. If you wanted to, I only want people who are going to be good players, that kind of thing. That's who I would say. Let's see. Precursor. This is an instrument. I don't know what activated it. I don't know, man. I'll put Carbon Touch. No, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong. I'll say Silicon Touch, even though I'm pretty sure that's wrong too. Yeah, Tex also is exhausted within the Dynamics community. Yeah. And the thing is, Tex didn't get big doing Space Station 13. He got big doing Mech Warrior stuff. And you can actually just see that by looking at his channel. His Mech Warrior views get 100, 200K views. His Space Station 13 views are 20K. If I had to pick now, he frankly seems to dislike a lot of playing to the audience stuff. A lot of playing to the audience stuff of him. Tex is like that. His community is very much like SS13 shouldn't have main characters. You're not a main character. But the problem is, to be a streamer, you kind of have to have a little bit of main character energy. I mean, that's just part of that's the game, you know. That's part of what you got to do. So that's kind of the problem with that. You have to have a bit of main character energy to be able to stream this game, or stream any game, really. What's he doing? Why is he just... Hello. They're just walking around aimlessly. Hi. Back again, eh? It is, and I'm going to be critical of a friend of mine. Yay! I will say that if I have to pick a big name, I have to pick like somebody who's a big name who, like, and this person would never play Space Station 13. But if I had to pick a big name, I would probably pick RT Game. That's who I would pick. Because I know they curate their community. I know their community knows how to follow rules, because the people that are subs that go on his server, they all have to follow rules. And they're also able to be on stream and not be idiots. You know, so that's who I would pick. But RT Game would never play this. So, like, what am I going to do, right? Kilgore streams and it's fun, but he stopped being as much fun when he becomes a character. What do you mean by that? The entire Irish demo was a good one. Yeah. Well, they all know each other again. That's the game, right? You know, RT Game and Call Me Kevin and Dahi and geez, I'm trying to remember even the other lads. You know, Jacksepticeye. You know, they're all decent. What are you doing? Oh, this one didn't get activated. That was a different one. What about data? Do we ever offer a thing tape to this? No, it doesn't work. I don't know what this could be. Tried radiation. We've tried touch. We've tried impact anyway. I mean, yeah, tried anyway. Oh God, what's the name of that thing again? Stand one. Kilgore was great when he started a server and did mechanics in the game, but at some point he started performing for his audience. I don't want to be rude. Well, yeah, I'm not asking you to, like, you know, put the guy down or anything, but he became a clown. I mean, there's a certain part of that, but it might also be just that. And that's the other thing. Not everybody is suited to streaming, if that makes any sense. Some people are better at making videos and streaming. I'm not. I make okay videos, but my problem is I just don't like editing. I'm just lazy. But oh, and yeah, if he's doing like specific gags, that can kind of, you know, you have to have, like, you know, it's an art form. You gotta. It wasn't that. Well, that's sad. That's kind of an art form. You kind of you know, you have to know, you know, the craft, you know. Stand 0. Get it back in there. Get it in there. It's a tough game to stream once you get an audience. It can be, especially if you're kind of like, I have to listen to my audience or whatever. And that's the other thing. Even as a streamer, you don't have to listen to your audience. You just don't. Memoria, she has a smallish channel, but still pretty big. She actually doesn't even read her chat a lot of the time when she's streaming, and it's still a good stream. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do it. What's this? Can I read this, please? Thank you. Joe Jugs from camera footage. Okay, well, I guess we gotta be on the lookout for Joe Jugs. The 90s PlayStation game streamer, yeah. I think streaming is really just about, like, you know, you got to find your niche. You got to figure out what works. Prepare for random inspection. Oh. Exciting. It's one of those. Jeez, I didn't even try. Let's see. Grips. Okay, none of those. Storm. Okay, so there might be an O in there somewhere. Socks. Okay, the O's not in the second or third. Tunes. Where could the O be? Strobe. Faint noise. No. Someone's doing a word. Someone is doing. Say a word inspection. Yes, please inspect things. Ignore the trigger mechanisms, little fuses. Just inspect for funny things. Just inspect for things to happen. Super cool. Okay. I just feel bad because Kilgore's creative and spontaneous, but he forces jokes and trying to make money to feed you. But to force jokes to make money to feed yourself, it ain't what his strength is. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, if you make good content, people will sub. You know, they'll Patreon or whatever. Have some good rewards, you know, that helps. I don't have any good rewards, but I also have like 20 people that watch this, so it's not a big deal right now. He's invested thousands, yeah. And that's the thing, like, you know, you gotta, you know, if you're spending that much money, you know, you gotta want to see a return on your investment. I get it. Kings? No. So there's an I too. So an O and an I. Cyrus? No. That's not a word apparently. If he isn't streaming, they will, but he's tried to branch out and his view count dropped by 50%. If he isn't streaming, and if he does, it's on Monkey Sticks. He says an audience. But just because your view count drops doesn't mean you have to not do that. Because you have to, when you're growing out, when you're trying to grow into other things, you're trying to do like more of a variety channel, you have to accept that, oh, people aren't going to watch this thing, but they'll watch that thing. That's fine, because you'll pick up more people on the other one that might watch both. Or maybe you won't. And that's okay, because you're also getting more diversity and variety in your audience. And that's a good thing. You don't want an audience that only knows one thing, unless you're like really trying to hit in that niche. And Space Station 13 isn't really big enough to hit that niche with. This Wasp Master guy, he's just he's having a lot of fun. Spent 2 years saying that. Oh, thank you. Thanks. He just demoralized. And that's the thing. The other thing is sometimes you just got to take a break. And that's tough because, of course, you take a break. Well, your viewer count's going to drop or whatever. But just accept it. Just, yeah. Because nobody's going to appreciate, you know, watching somebody who doesn't want to do it. Like, if they don't want to stream, why would anybody watch that? What am I doing here? I mean, that's not true. People will, but they're not really the people that you want to watch it. Fires? No. It's got an I and an O. I can't even think of what any other 5-letter words. That's the problem. My brain just dries up. Like, what could it be? Oh. An I in it. Piano? Sure. Nope. Grumpy chime. What's a grumpy chime? What's a grumpy chime? Now it's here. Come on. Do artifact. I can't spell research. Let's see. Grumpy. I guess that's too many vowels. So Piano. So it's probably just I and O. Voice. Let's see. Voice. Too many vowels. Yeah, no, it has to be just O and an I. Phew. I could go spin out about this thing. State of the game. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds pretty good, actually. Porch. Has an O and an I in it. And the O is a second character. Suck at thinking of words. X-ray. He has like 100 reviews and got partner, has moved, and some of that's the game. Just think it sounds the actual spontaneous game. Yeah, there might be. Yeah. You aren't getting 10,000 viewers streaming. Not only streaming it. Now, if you stream something out, like Kraken, he probably did. When he streamed this, he probably did. But he's a big streamer. Read X-ray. Horse. Nice. Oh. Well, we know what that one is. Unleash the mess. Ow! The hell was that? Jeez. Cracking his tomatoes, buddy. I know. That's what I heard. I mean, I only watched a little bit of Tomatoes stream, so I don't know. Jeez, that took out the wall. Okay. Trans King has seen everyone around him owes Tomato. I mean, it could be. Hope. Artifact research very over. Need an engineering bot or person. Oh, you're gonna do it yourself, eh? It's DIY freaking. Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna go over well. Do I have a screwdriver in here? It's like the one tool we can't make. Everybody can't make one tool. It's that kind of situation. If they could fix their own, just call an engineer. Oh, I think there's one in here actually. Yeah. I think he thinks it's like the screen, but it's not. Oh, it actually did. Nope. Nope. Maybe this little guy can help. Tomato's actually charismatic. I haven't watched enough to get to know that. I can believe it. Unit wonders why they have a ghost in their name. It's an old story. Yay! We did it. I'm just going to send this off. I'm going to just make something up. It's not that. I don't know what drone is. It's not any of those. I don't know. I don't know, just say it's a recolor. I don't think it is, but whatever. I just want it out of here. I'll just send it to QM. Maybe it's a recolor with like a super long timer. Is QM gone? That's not good. Mechanics, catering. Oh dear. Well, I wonder what happened there. I guess I'll just drag it over there. Just saying, long before Monkey Station advised Kilgore just accept that, hit a stream and do what he enjoys. Enjoy a match far more than the audience will see. Yeah. You know, people can feel a smile, you know. They can hear it. They can hear it in the thing. And so if you're just like, whatever, I'm going to do this now. And people are just going to be like, oh, you're pretty whiny. And what's worse, unless they're like masochists and they like seeing you suffer, which could be, you know, they're probably not going to give you any money for that either. Can I drag? Thank you. Oh, sometimes. Uh-huh. Where are they? Oh gosh, I just stayed so cute. The QM. No idea. Hi, male person. Oh. You have a blue uniform. That's what the male person wears. And a blue hat. Male person wears that too. And you have a quiet demeanor. Male person is like that before they shoot up the place. Think that is the vernacular. Yes. Is there any merchants buying a Starstone? Let's get you that. Yeah, dinosaur person seems to be doing everything. I don't know if he's a Borg, though. Or they're a Borg or whatever. I guess they are. They have to be. It. 27K. Not great. But it'll do. Can I split the profits? Dino. Oh, hey, there's a cargo person. Stars through. Ain't against it. Security to Medbay. Wasps in the North Main, huh? Does anyone want a sketch of a cool turtle? Great. The station's flooding. There goes the flood. See, to go to a merchant. All our monkeys are on fire. Doo-dee-doo. Oh, wait, hold on. Doody doody. Doody doo. It's a bad day for Monk OS. It sure is. Dum dee dum dee dum. I'll say the worst advice I can give to anyone who's. I'll say that the worst advice I can give to anyone who's already have burned out is to make your own server. Oh no! Don't do it. Oh my god! Don't do it. I've considered maybe with if more people, like there's a bigger community, doing like a Patreon thing as like that's a Patreon reward, as we'll play like together sometimes. But that's just running a server for like a little bit. But actually like maintaining a certain no, it'll die. It'll be terrible. Hi. You don't say nothing will happen. Oh, that's nice. I have this to sell. I can do a Goon-esque SS14. I wish, man. I wish. I see that. That's about it. I couldn't send it with a teleport gun. Yeah. Yeah, it is off. Thanks. Yeah, origin and type. Sometimes those can have fake origins. This guy that did Pepperoni Floors did a pretty good job. Security blowing up link to mustard appearing for no reason. What? Oh, a white hole. That has, is it a beep ski? Is security? It's a security hole. Uh-oh. It might be a bad security hole. That guy's just taking donuts. No! I could pull him. Oh, I'm running away. Oh boy. That's a bombing. There's a bombing. The clown bag is there. And a cyborg charger. Okay. And that's why you don't wear magnetic boots. Maybe that was the problem. He thought he was smart, but he was killed. All right. Okay. Well, it's a prison. Or it's either a prison or it's a cloner. Not again. Chicken soup again. Ah, chicken soup. Chicken soup strikes again. Okay. What am I gonna do here? What? What's this? Prison? What's a prison? Bit. Let's see if the teleport gun works now. Maybe turn the pad back on. Yay, it's back. Voip. Wonderful. Fantastic. This one's the surgery one. What is surgery? Security blowing up link to engineers effing hating their jobs. Walker Wise secrets revealed. Eats mac and cheese with ketchup. Let's see what else I can get. Oh, I got blood sprint. I should try this. Boy, it really depletes your health. Don't know if doing a blood sprint would be wise. Let's do it. This barely helped.
Hey, you. Hold on, I'm coming. See you better soon.
Hey.
You appear to be injured.
Oh boy. That's a lot of flooding. Great. Wow, that costs a lot of blood. I need help. Oh boy. Need blood and treatment. What's this hastily written note?
An apple a day keeps me awake.
Uh-huh. Help me. Okay. I need is Flibgramstead. I don't know if that's what I need, actually. This freaking note. Why is everybody interested in this stupid note? It's just somebody's crappy art. Oh. You feel better. Thanks. Stay in the tube. What? Oh. I feel okay, though. Yeah, I'm normal. Huge epic blood. Yes. Go mop, go mop, go mop. This is your fault. You did this. No. They're helping. Mop, mop, mop. Then who did it? Go mop. Go mop. Give me an O. Give me a P. Mop. Mop it to the left, mop it to the right. And fight, fight, fight. Not sure if this is helping. Do you feel more motivated? Not really. Oh. I'll see if I can find a liquid thingy. Oh, it's a lot of wasps. Oh no. Oh no. What? Wasps. Oh, wasps. Do you mean type gullible, type behind you? Gullible. It's very flooded in here. You know, you don't see Ocean get flooded that much. Assuming pest resistance detected on station. Pest control has been dispatched to the station. Please report any pests to the specialists. Oh, let's go meet them. They're probably down here somewhere. If they're coming in through arrivals. Oh boy, that's a big hole. Click here to receive a free. Click. Thanks. This is quite the thing. This is quite the breach. How come I'm not suffocating? Shouldn't I be suffocating? Can I breathe underwater? Or is it just, I don't know. That's weird. These legs give me that ability? Science doesn't have mates. Yeah, that's true. They don't. I'm going to suplex the WASP man. Please. Pest control. Thank God you've arrived. There's a wasp problem. And a wasp person that is responsible for the wasp problem. You have a tank. It's not on though. My internals are off. In fact, if I turn it on, I think it's out. Yeah, see, I have O2 deprivation. But yet, I could step into water and not have an issue. Maybe the water's just not high enough? I don't know. How are you? Well, strapped. That's my whole training. That's not very extensive. Let's go. I learned catch and release. I missed the first half, sadly. Oh, dear. I mean, the release part is already handled. Could the worst... Could the wasp person then... Could that be the wasp person then, mates? No. The wasp person is very clearly bad. There they are. That's the wasp person. Ah! Ah! That's a pretty cool gun. Jeez. Here to receive. I'm having dying. Click. Oh, I got zapped. Shuttle vote. Yes. Yes, due to wasps. And I don't mean slightly upper class people. Hey, radio station's not attended. Bloop. Wasp for Brit. Why my body? I'm in the trenches. I love you all. I think I have radio music turned off, so I can't even hear what I'm saying. More people are voting for leaving than against. Get us out of here. Make your voice heard now. The janitors are doing a job. Oh, hey. I'll help. Rawr. Oh, hey, I'm actually taking O2 damage. Can I outpace this thing? Don't think so. No, I can't. Oof. Wait a minute. Is having something in my hands that did it? Do I have like an artifact? I think I just have the artifact legs. Yeah. Yeah, why don't I take damage now that I don't have anything? That's weird. There's something there. There's a bug there. There's something happening. I don't know what it is. When I don't have something in my hands, if I put my tank in my hands, does it happen? Or is it just a mop? Gotta figure this out. Well, having a tank in my hands is fine. Let's see, but then I go back in with a mop. Okay, well I don't have any issue now. What if happens when I have mop? Then I get O2 damage. Oh, but then it goes away. Something about mopping makes it happen. Weird. And I gotta move a certain amount away. That's bizarre. What if I do this? Yawns. I'm trying to help the janitors. Well, if I do it on a tile, it's fine. Very interesting. There's 3 of us. I've never seen something outperform janitors this much. Usually, janitor mopping is OP, but this is definitely something. Can I move there? Yeah. Very interesting. Something just about... My goodness. Sorry. We've got drains. We've got three people mopping. There we go. Maybe I'll mop on this side then. Oh, a person's... Keep fighting! Where's the water coming from? There's no place for it to come from. Why are there so many lights? He's building lights. Oh boy. That, this is not doing anything. I don't think it's working. Hello, Sintiz. Impossible task detected. Unit cannot mop entire ocean. We made that with the best tech we've got. This is how they thank us. Oh. We did it! We won! Thanks to the bright lights. They expunge the darkness of water. I forgot how dry land looks like. Wow, weird. Oh no! It's not over yet. The smoking crater in sec is an indicator. It's an indicator of something, all right. TTVs.
The escape shuttle has now arrived.
Honey? Or is this a WASP shuttle? It's a trick. Wasps are gonna come out of the walls. Bee! Actually, it's my seat. What? It's mine! I called it! The bee is the captain. This is my shuttle. You're all so mean to me. These seats are all effed up. They're made for bees. This is a bee ship. Can we go to the ice cream store? Yes. Yes, I want to go to a store with many varieties of ice cream. Bomb! We're not going to my hive. You're not cool enough for the hive. It's true.
The escape shuttle is en route.
If you're going to be bombing me, whoa. We're not going to the hive. Banned for taking the bee's seat. Hey, get out of my seat. I like how the AI is also a bee. Good things are happening. Ah, it's my seat. Wait, no. Oh. Out of my seat or I won't stop at Space McDonald's. No. Do it, no guts. Someone do it. You do it. Inspector, no. There's a room full of unknown yellow liquid. Not sure what to make of it, but it tasted alright. Room passes health inspection. That's nice. Oh boy. What do we have? A bunch of traders. The cheese man.